When I went outside to look at the pond and relax a little bit before going to bed, this is not what I was hoping to see. I saw fish gasping for air, congregating really close to the surface and not being afraid of me. Fish gasping like this at the surface could be a warning of low oxygen in the water. They are struggling to breathe. At 110-degree weather, right now that is how hot it is in Oklahoma. And this situation will only get worse. I told my husband something was wrong with the pond, and then I did what any calm, rational person would do. I panicked and I drove to Walmart. I think this is to pump water out of a boat. I have a pond. Meanwhile, apparently my husband had entered his own emergency response phase. He called to tell me that he tried a leaf blower and then set up a house fan to move the water.
Oh, there's the fan.
I work nights, so my clock makes absolutely no sense to normal people. 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm eating soup, and it's technically my breakfast. And apparently, I'm not the only one awake. This is what almost $200 looks like. Walmart didn't have what I really needed, so I eventually ended up at Lowe's and bought the big pump. Almost $200 was not exactly part of today's plan.
I have not ever set up one before. We used to have one a long time ago, but once it malfunctioned, we didn't think we needed one. But this year is obviously the trouble here. Today, I think they're predicting 110. 110. The pond is clearly struggling. I hate seeing that. Everybody comes to our pond. It's basically like a neighborhood buffet. And it has to be healthy. Oh, I am actually very happy to see this. I totally thought there's going to be a lot more setting up and figuring out electricity, and I was prepared to do that. But this looks like it's pretty much ready to be plugged in and ready to go. It is literally one piece and a fancy little bag. I can figure this out.
I should have appreciated that more.
So I'm looking at the moon, so I'm guessing it's about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Shortly, in the next half an hour or so, I will be able to go into the pond and actually be able to see what I'm doing.
And this is where I discovered that my almost $200 solution was missing one very important little piece.
I think we have a problem.
It did not have a connector. Lowe's is at least half an hour away, one way, and at this point the sun is coming up. I am supposed to be sleeping. And here we are. I am not driving back. So welcome to my engineering by sleep deprivation situation.
So I'm gonna do what I can with what I have.
We have plastic bottles. We have determination. This will be fine. Probably.
Is it pretty? Now, is it gonna do the trick for the next day or two? Yes.
But we are heading toward temperatures around 110. Warm water holds less dissolved oxygen than cooler water, and that can become dangerous for fish, especially when they are already coming to the surface. And this is my husband's contribution.
There is definitely some interest in not moving water. Maybe it's doing more than I realized. Yesterday was kind of horrible. I especially realized it was not normal when I came down closer to the pond and they still did not move and they still did not get scared, did not swim away. They just stayed right there at the surface of the water. Today, so far, this looks better. So maybe the fan overnight and whatever efforts my husband put in yesterday is actually doing a little bit. And that is gonna be my waterfall for today. Alright, I realized I needed something a little smaller. So I got this brick. And oh no, it's too tall. Darn it.
At this point, I am not trying to make the pond prettier. I am trying to make the water move so there will be more oxygen in it.
That's gonna go on top. Enough pressure. The water is gonna come out over here, but it's not gonna move this contraption. Right, waterfall as it is for today is ready. I have to read in directions, and I know why I need this.
Look at that pretty package. This is making me nervous. $200, and if I drop it in the pond the wrong way, I either electrocute all the fish, or at least I can just ruin this thing. $200 worth. And yeah, I'm nervous. But this is the reason I'm doing it. You guys see these orange spots? That is very unusual. We do have, we call them goldfish. They're carp. But they are very, very shy. And we've had them in the pond for about 4 years. I've seen one, maybe two here and there. But seeing them like this at the surface, it's unusual. I know they're struggling. I really hope this works. Oh, it's not exactly working, but it's not exactly not working either. I think I made it. So we just need to obviously deal with that hole. That's okay. I'm gonna see what it looks like on the other side, and then I think we're just gonna tip it over a little bit more so more water goes by gravity the right way. But it's working. But it's working. Should I put a landscape designer on my resume? And approximately 30 seconds later, I discovered we had another problem. Or not great. Oh. Yeah, so that's also not going to be a good thing. Pump was now trying to aerate the pond and remove the dock. So, bucket, shovel, don't judge me. It looks terrible, but right now terrible is not destroying the dock. So that's a win. Now, is it pretty? No, not at all. But it will do. It's working, but it looks like crap. I admit that. And this is not a long-term solution. I'm gonna look around, see what kind of supplies I can get to make this look better. At some point, I finally had to realize I was trying way too hard to make the dock work. So, forget the dock. Okay, I think I have another solution. The whole thing is going in the water. I think I like this actually much better. It's in the water. A little unexpected result. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but I'm hating the sound of that. It made me think of a restroom. You know, when you really have to pee and the stream coming out really hard. Yeah, that's right there. That's the same sound. Not loving that. But the rest of it is good, and it's coming out where it's supposed to. It's making bubbles like it's supposed to. So we just need to fix this hole and the toilet bowl sound situation. Okay, at this point I am solving pond problems with whatever objects make eye contact with me. So today's winner is an old dustpan. All the water is going exactly where it's supposed to. There's not going to be any more damage over here or over here. And the water, look at these bubbles. That's exactly what we need. We need bubbles. Because when the water falls down and the bubbles are bubbling, that's when we get some extra oxygen in the water. This is a win. I count this as a win. Look at all those bubbles.
Looks like it's way past my bedtime. We try to have as much natural space for the animals as possible. Of course, we have a pond that's available for them and they love it. They know that they are able to come here and not be bothered and drink water anytime they want to, catch a fish if they want to. I'm hoping the oxygen that we're gonna bring in with this pump helps the fish and the turtles and the snakes. They are part of this little ecosystem that we have created. We've been creating it for several years and we enjoy this habitat tremendously. We try to let nature take its course as much as possible, but sometimes even nature needs just a little bit of help. If you like to see what else or who else lives in my backyard, click on these videos and I'll see you next time.